Good evening, everyone. My name is Shauna Barczyk, and I'm doing my TED Talk today on cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is near and dear to my heart because I am a security management major, and I have been working in the security industry for the last 7 years. The point of cybersecurity is that is important, but first let's see what it is. According to Gartner, cybersecurity is the practice of deploying people, policies, processes, and technologies to protect organizations, their critical systems, and sensitive information from digital attacks. This means that anything online is at risk for a cyber attack. It is important to keep your digital life safe and secure from those who would use your information for their own use, especially today in the digital age. Organizations have become far more vulnerable to cyber threats because digital information and technology are now so heavily integrated in day-to-day work life and home life. They target both information and critical infrastructure, and cyber thieves are becoming more sophisticated as technology advances. Anyone who has a digital footprint can become a target for identity theft. And that will never change unless we make the effort to secure our assets. I had a friend from college who lost almost everything because someone was able to get a hold of his digital information, his personal information, including his social security number. Cybersecurity is important because it protects all categories of data from theft and damage. This includes sensitive data, personally identifiable information, protected health information, personal information, intellectual property, data, and governmental and industry information systems. In 2022, the UpGuard website states, without a cybersecurity program, your organization cannot defend itself against data breach campaigns, which makes it an irresistible target for cybercriminals. Cyber risk incidents have the operational, financial, reputational, and strategic consequences for an organization, all of which come at significant costs. This has made existing measures less effective. It means that most organizations need to step up their cybersecurity game. There's a story about a high school teen named Jonathan James, who's 15 and decided to do the unimaginable. To hack the strongest security walls in the world, walls of NASA and the U.S. Department of Defense. The cyber attack was so big that it secured him a place in the Hackers Hall of Fame forever. He installed a backdoor in the U.S. Department of Defense server, which allowed him to control their computers. In doing so, he gained access to dozens of secrets and extremely valuable emails from different government organizations, and, according to NASA, he even got into the functions that control the International Space Station's humidity and temperature. The emails he hacked contained passwords and their login details for multiple military computers, including the pricey NASA software. Jonathan stole a piece of this software, which cost the Space Exploration Agency $41,000 due to a 3-week system shutdown. Next, let's see why it is so important for companies to protect themselves against cyber attacks. Because of the trends that have been seen over the last few years, certain attack tactics are bound to stick around, and that is because they work. These are the threats that our experts believe still pose a cybersecurity risk. Threats facing remote work and distracted workers. The most apparent cybersecurity challenge in 2021 revolves around remote work. With many COVID-19 mandates still in effect, remote work and the cybersecurity risks it brings will remain prevalent. Malicious actors look for vulnerable or misconfigured systems that connect to the internet. Cybersecurity will always pose challenges as it is ever evolving with the technology of today in the 2020s. According to Ben Filipkowski, highly targeted cyber attacks and abuse of open source, legitimate software and tools are key components that are being used today. When looking ahead to the future of cybersecurity, there's one major caveat to keep in mind. It will all change in a moment. This proves that cybersecurity will always be needed, as there is a higher percentage of everything going digital, and that trends will not change. The attacks against people will not change either. They will only become more sophisticated and manipulative. Thank you so much for coming to my TED Talk, and you have a great day.